There we go. You can see everything. I just need a picture on it. And there we are. All right. Can't type. Okay. So right now, I don't know how well y'all can see, but I am working my alerts package here. I made custom alerts based on Andy Lippy's system. Let's move this over here. There we go. All right. So what I'm doing here, I've got my follow alert is all set up. Now my raid alert needs, I need to also, going to be double otherwise. There we go. So let's see. That should be right. Let's go into Twitch. User. Okay, that should be it. Okay. We're going to change this. And we're going to need raid variables.
Welcome to the Wolverine Nation.
Yeah, High Beam coming in with that sub. Thank you for your Prime sub and fuck those ads. All right. Let's do this. Raid variables. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Number of viewers this raid received. No. Yes, it went through. It did go through, and I said thank you, and I'm so sorry. All right. This trigger executes. Minimax are inclusive of the... So, just so you guys can see what I'm doing here, I'm working on getting some, getting the correct variables for raids. And I'm just not a Twitch. These are ads. I just want Twitch. Just give me Twitch. Users, what I need. I need user. Huh. Triggers okay. Give me Twitch. Twitch would be the easy one. Oh my dear Lord. Trovo Twitch. There. Jesus Christ. Okay. Predictions. That's raid. We'll get back to that. Okay, let's go here, and that's where we are. Okay, that's those with populated viewers. I wonder if that's it. Oh, okay. Oh, that's very cool. Okay, so you see how I can't highlight there? Dumb Twitch. It's not Twitch. It's StreamerBot. It's not Twitch. Well, your problem is Twitch. And the problem with that is simply just how I think it has more to do with the browser. So did you subscribe and then like I don't know wait, what the fuck? Okay, that's fine. Oh shit, the shadow isn't gonna work. Huh. I gotta get that fixed. It's not gonna work on this scene. Alright. Let's get Sammy up so I can see what the hell the message is. That's the alert sound. So I want in with viewers. Okay. But the profile pic is good. Alert sound needs to be changed to I loaded the stream, went to 2 ads, close your stream, went to page reset, reloaded your live page, still submitted ads despite the share your 3-month reset thing, close Twitch and find it weird. It might have just taken a second to take effect. You know what I mean? I know that is not what you want to hear, but love of God. Are you serious right now? I need to buy a new mouse. I need to do it today. This is drive. Oh my God. Fuck it. You guys can't actually see the issues that I'm having right now. It's horrible. All right. I loaded up the stream with 2 ads. Okay, so this is going to be a fake raid here. All right. So just to see if this works. It does. Oh, it's not enabled. Dumbass. All right. All right, I fucked something up. It's got to be. This is right. No, don't do that. Jesus Christ. 50. That's correct. Of course, yeah. Yeah. Every bit of this should be correct. There we go.
Incoming raid.
I don't know what just happened, but there we go. All right, cool. So now unenable that so I don't get like, you know, doubles. Or I could just, you know, take out the follower alert and the raid alert. Raid these nuts, I know. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take those triggers out. Well, no, that'd be stupid. Hosts don't work anymore. The question is, do I need to... Well, I need to do a sub. Who is messaging me? All right. Hi, Beam. How are you today? Okay, so we're just going to duplicate this. That way I don't have to recode everything. We're going to delete this trigger. This one's going to be the hard one, I think. So Twitch subscriptions. Okay. Yes. Okay. Cool. Target info. Whoops. Nope. With I know this is incredibly exciting stuff, guys. So, but what essentially this is doing is, if you don't know what StreamerBot is, it does the same thing as Sammy, except it's a lot more robust and has a lot more features. And I have a lot of you can do these two ways. You can do this way, which is kind of like the Microsoft Word way of doing it. It's the what you see is what you get editor, or you can code the whole thing in in C, and I don't know C. So Cairo switch techniques, only the method my Cairo back in Michigan was using because I've been getting worse since my panel was down to 3 or 4. Well, I'll take that. I'm glad. It just sucks that you have to tell somebody like, hey, this is the thing that works. See, is it C sharp or is it C hashtag? If that's the reason I didn't say it, because I was about to say C sharp and like, wait, what is it? What does the pound sign mean here? My body did not like the C sharp. Okay, good. Somebody is ringing my front door. Where's my phone? Who the fuck is here? I'm a hobbit, damn it. Don't. Oh. My Kroger order is here. Guys, I'm going to do a real quick BRB because I got shit that's got to go in the fridge. I'll be right back. All right, sorry about that, guys. All right, so now I need moderation, hype train, emotes. You having a good day? It's a flower collection for Ascension Day for one. Excellent. Shared chat. Don't need that. Okay, that's what I thought that was going to be. Here. Now I could. I'm not going to do that any more than I need to. All right, so now, the sound. Oh my God. Okay. What in the world are you doing? My mouse is just sucking so bad right now. All right, you know what? Let's just do this. All of those are in the same spot. I don't care. All right. Fake sub coming in. Oh, again. Enable. I also need to rename this one. Not a group. All right, let's try that again. What did I do? Add target info. That's right. That's right. That is also correct. Did I do this wrong?
Welcome to the Wolverine Nation.
All right, cool. My numbers are going to be so off because... Okay, so we're going to unenable that. So now we got subs. Now I need gifted subs. All right, so I'm going to duplicate this. We're getting there, guys. I'm going to start working out here in a minute. My you can't see it right now, but it's all this side of my face. I look like a leper because my 4-year-old hates me. He did not want to go to bed last night. All right, Twitch. This is for a gifted sub. Will trigger on any value of gifted sub. Okay, I like that. And we're going to change this message. Did gift subs are different. No. 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 Recipient. Okay. That's not what I want, though. How many subs? Total subs gifted. All right. All right. What is this? Let's go with 6. Let's see what this does, because if it gives me 6 alerts, I'm going to be pissed. I will also be pissed if it gives me... Oh, fuck me. Enable, jackass. All right. Try it again.
Welcome to the Wolverine Nation.
Those are dollar signs and not percentages, because I am a doofus. Because I'm coding in Sammy and not in StreamerBot, for fuck's sake. All right. Do that again.
Welcome to the Wolverine Nation.
Excellent. And just 1. That's good. That's really good. Okay, so we're going to duplicate that. Unenable that. So that covers all of my subs. All right, let's do some biddies. Bits alert. Going to delete that trigger. Yes. New trigger. Which... Well, how does this happen? Premise specific bit trigger. I have a couple of those. And I'll get to that one. Connections, community goal, chat. Cheer? That's got to be it. Okay. I have like if you gift like on Sammy, I haven't fixed this up yet. If you gift 69, it goes, that's the sex number. Nice. Because I'm stupid. All right, so this is under chat. All right. Any better? I'm not a smart man. All right, so all right, let's go into what I want the text to say. Just shoved. Oops. Cities all up in my face. And then I need to change the sound. And then simulate the event. 250.
Show me those biddies.
There we go. Fabulous. Now, can I... All right, let's do this. I want it to trigger on a specific amount. Enter only max. Okay. Only minimum value greater than the specific value. Okay. All right. Okay, we'll get to that one. All right, so... And then donos. I gotta figure out how to do donos. Alert. This is gonna be... All right, we're deleting this. Delete it. There we go. Yes. Okay. Connections. No. No, it's not Twitch. Integrations. Stream elements. Yep. All right. This is how all the magic works, guys. It's very, very glamorous. Oh, what the fuck did I just... Trovo, stream, no. Stream elements, connect to merge. Yep, there we go. Okay, so whoops. This is going to be... YouTube, Elgato, Streamlabs, no. All right. One part with Stream About is I use it to launch all my stream programs, including OBS. I just do that on my my Stream Deck. Donation. Okay. So we're gonna start with this. And then this is gonna be Hmm. What if I get rid of this? Because that isn't going to make any sense anyway. Why isn't that working? I have stream elements. I have stream elements integrated at Streamlabs. Yes. Okay. Completed, none are pending. Why doesn't that work? Stream elements, auto connect, auto reconnect. Is it just? I mean, I'm in. That is definitely me. Ugh. Have you had any issues with Stream Elements, Dreadwing? Because there's no reason for this to not work right now. Okay. Still nothing. It's not showing that, and I can't. Okay. So what if I am going to, all right, I'm going to unenable this. I'm going to go into Andy's alerts, which are where? Alerts minimum. Okay. Main action. Type is, that's elements. Okay. Any. Okay, so he still has that there, first of all. So I'm going to go ahead and put that back. I think that's just a, I don't think that actually makes a difference because that's a Twitch thing. All right. Let's go into his main action. All right, guys, this is going to go into a black scene, so nothing might happen. So just give me a second here. So this is stream goals, stream up alerts. Okay. So this is Andy's alert system, which you'll notice looks just like my alert system because I based mine off of his. Where is stream elements? Okay, does this work? His does not work either, which tells me this is a problem that I cannot solve. Okay. So I've got his all enabled. They're just so what I'm guessing is that somewhere an integration got broken. Like it says I'm there, but for whatever reason it is not getting the input. All right, let's see. What if I do this? Stream elements. I am over this mouse already. Oh my god. Just go to my fucking dashboard. Come on. Thank you. All right. Those are all real things. So what if, let's do this. Can I this is kind of what I want. Streaming tools, overlays. Hack. Sorry, it just randomly decided to let go of what I was dragging. All right, so this is an old okay, and it should have sent that. Okay, yeah, there is definitely an integration that is not working here. Those are my old alerts, like a long time ago. Profile page, settings maybe? What is ground control? Oh god, no. No. Loyalties, streaming tools. Is there an integrations thing on this end? That's chatbot. I don't care about that. Viewer queue, contests, elements, overlays, dashboard, revenue. Okay. All right. Well, nothing works there. Okay. All right. What else do I need to get? I've got donos there, but and I don't believe Ko-fi works as well. Eventually, I'm gonna be able to get the bomb stuff in there, but I haven't got that yet. So, all right. So I am going to that group. What am I doing here? Oh, that's cool. All right. So can I just... I don't want to queue them. I just want to enable them all. Can I just do that for God's sake? There we go. Enable all. Okay, so those are cool. We're disabling these alerts. So for the most part, that should work. All right. So I'm going to run to the restroom real quick and I'm going to start working out here. So I'll be right back. I lied. I need to eat something before I start working out here. There we go. All right. So this, you can see that I've got to mix this up a bit, but this is normally my post-workout snack. It's basically, I mean, the short of it is it's Greek yogurt, Jello, and pudding powder. This is, if you follow my TikTok, I actually did this particular recipe. It's called fluffy yogurt. From, that's what the girl that started using it in college calls it. And I'm trying to be very careful in stirring this because there's a lot of powder in here. But it is 1 serving, so 2/3 of a cup of Greek yogurt, half a scoop of some kind of vanilla protein powder, and I use vanilla oatmeal cookie, but whatever. 1 serving, so about a tablespoon of literally any flavor Jello you want. I'm currently using chocolate. And then like a 1/4 teaspoon of baking powder, not baking soda, or it is going to taste like ass. Also, if you use too much baking powder, it's going to taste like ass. It's just a tiny little bit for it to become fluffy. Sweetener of your choice. Now, I use just honey or maple syrup. But you can use whatever you want. You can use sugar if you want. You can use a dry sweetener. You can use a liquid sweetener. If you use a liquid sweetener, you got to remember that it's going to be a little runnier. So keep that in mind. Now, in my particular case, I also, in addition to all of that, put 2 tablespoons of powdered peanut butter in for some extra protein. What's up, Mr. Candyman? And this, I haven't got that one fixed yet. At least not on this scene. How you doing, Forgiven John? What is happening, my man? I haven't seen you in forever. Guys, Forgiven John is the bomb diggity, yo. He really, really is. I'm doing well, man. I'm gonna be working out here in a minute. I just realized it's noon, and I was like, oh, I'm hungry. I'm gonna be going to the gym because November sucks. Yeah, I can relate to that. All right, I need to fix something real quick. That is the goal bar. There we go. All right. Current amount is 40. All right. Follower amount is 1387. I was messing with a bunch of stuff in it. I don't know what my we're gonna go with, how many subscribers do I have? Of 8. Now that's interesting. It registered on, oh, that's really interesting. It registered on the donation bar, but not in the alerts. I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing great. Just, you know how it is, man. Stream goals. Settings. Stay-at-home dad for about the last year. Jen's my sugar mama. All right, so let's get here. So viewers, that's fine. Followers 0. We want to get 5 new per subscribers. And we'll take 5 per. Cheers. 0. There we go. And now that's in the right currency. Okay. Any holiday shows you singing in? I just got done with a ton of them. I was singing at a church, or I'm sorry, a synagogue. For the high holy days. Some of your gyms, you got me inspired, motivated to set up a whole triple monitor mobile. Oh my god, that's amazing! I'm actually going to be moving up to my garage. I say soon, but we're about to hit winter. My garage is not insulated, so I'm not entirely sure yet. I got things I gotta do. But I just got done singing the high holy days at a temple up near me. I just got done doing Traviata at the Detroit Opera House, and what was the other thing? There was another, oh yeah, Halloween nights at Greenfield Village. I just got done with all of that. So right now November is kind of like my slow month, and I'm going to be doing caroling at the historical village. That's going to be coming up right at the beginning of December. I'm going to do that for the whole month. And then January or February, I don't know yet because the contracts haven't come out yet. I might be doing chorus for a Mozart opera at Detroit Opera. And that one is kind of iffy on whether or not I'm going to do it. Not because I don't want to, but because there just isn't a lot of chorus in that, and all the roles have been cast. So there's nothing for me but chorus, and they may not need me because it is light on chorus. Mozart operas typically are. I am fortunately on that list of people where I'll be one of the first bass baritones that will be given kind of precedence there. But so I just spent the first hour of my stream basically configuring my alerts to go through StreamerBot. I think they're working all right. I still have 2 channel redeems that I need to fix. One of them is Kevsplosion. And I think the other one is the 8-bit Mario death. They're the more complicated ones. I'm just lazy. Yeah, Splody didn't work. It just took out my my bar here. And obviously on this side of my desk right now, I'm using my old Logitech camera. This is just the C920, and it looks as though my settings got reverted. There's not a lot I can do about that right now. Let's see if I go into studio mode. I can get to that scene. Where are you? There we go. Oh yeah, that's not even close. Where is my Discord? It's not on yet. That's why. Got my settings copied. I used to have a button in my Stream Deck that would just set it. I'm going to Best Buy today. I cannot take this right now. My mouse is dying a slow death. Right. I mean, they're fine until you restart, and I had to restart my PC. I updated my graphics driver, and then everything went wonky. Where are you at? It just didn't occur to me until I started looking at the bigger. That's not what I'm looking for. All right. Zach, where did you go? Oops. And here somewhere. There we go. Gonna get a little dramatic here. This wants me to go down to here. I don't think that's necessary, but that's a good one. That's a little better. I know it's like really, really dark on this side, but it's the Logi cameras don't do well. What is your deal, man? You every stream you're like, "Sup, Ken?" Today it wasn't Are you having a stroke? Blink twice if you need medical attention. John, what do your workouts look like, man? Yeah, what do you mean? I don't know, man. I think you're having some serious medical episode right now. Elgato's new pro mic arms, man, they made them a bit pricey. So, yeah, but they're awesome. They are absolutely worth every penny. I've heard nothing but rave reviews. That low profile one is cool. When my mic arm finally dies, I'm gonna go for that pro mic arm. One thing I need to do is over on this side, I'm gonna get Elgato's like cheap line of key lights. I'm gonna get one of those because I'm not really doing a lot over here and I don't need pro level lights. Year one challenge for them, bigger, leaner, stronger than ever in 12 months. Okay, I've seen that. How you liking it? Forgot how to MacBook. Is there really a correct way to MacBook? And I say this as a guy that honestly loves the Apple ecosystem. Their keyboards suck. You're doing the 5-day-a-week one? Awesome, man. Man, I was for a while. The streamer Sun Jim. I was using his workout plan. There's nothing really groundbreaking in it. It's definitely high volume with a decent amount of rest periods. Rest periods aren't bad. Is a real focus on like the tempo in both the concentric and eccentric ranges of motion. I think that it's a good program, and let's be real, okay? He looks like that, and I look like me, so I am definitely not going to do much criticizing. It was a lot. And it was, and I don't mean a lot as in my body was like, what the hell? But it was just, I was spending so much time at the gym. And I mean, I like that to one extent, but there comes a point where you're like, Jesus Christ, is this workout ever going to get over? I have a low profile arm from, I don't know, it's the most solid mic arm I've had. I like the low profile ones. I think that, more importantly for me right now, is I need longer cables. One, I need a longer XLR cable. And two, I need a longer cable for my Go XLR because I want my Go XLR to go to this side of my desk. And Rock is deader than dead. And have this mic all the way to my left. And then I can just it's going to be easier and out of the way. Because right now it's like going right over my iPad, in case you weren't sure. Well, I'm sure. All right. This shit is so good. So the recipe that I was talking about earlier, this tastes like Reese's peanut butter cups. It's freaking amazing. If Reese's came in yogurt. That really sounded bad, didn't it? Bigger than a stronger program because it focuses on about 4 workouts per workout section with a focus on heavyweights, low risk for quicker workouts and gains. Take forever to warm up and I take my time. Hey man, the heavier you're lifting, the more you need to focus on resting longer. Yeah, I mean, well, I mean, it's just like one part of the arm, and the worst that's going to happen is it's going to slowly just creep down and maybe knock it over on its side. I damn near touchdown spiked this thing yesterday on accident, so it's gone through worse. That worked. It didn't work the other day. That's right, I need to look at that. How many XLR ports can you hook up to your computer? Depends. If I hook up both mixers this for Jesus, why would you want to? All right. Studio mode. Let's go into. All right, done. Okay, so it's always cloning the primary camera. All right. It's also facing the wrong way. Can I fix that? I don't know, because all right. You're down to 100. I think you said you were down to 100 pounds. Like, Jesus, tell me your secrets. So what is primary camera? Well, it has all of those. I'm going to have to think this one through. Because basically I'm going to have StreamerBot get the scene I'm in. And I could do... Okay. I'm going to put a pin in that. All right. Instrument interface probably is. All right, y'all. Let's get some workouts going. Give me 1 second. All right, can y'all hear me? There we go. Good. Wunderbar. We are living in America. America. That's what happened the other day. Oh, you stupid camera cable. Okay. Go. We are on Back and Biceps. Go to that camera. All right. Hello, everybody. And now you see I have a decent camera. I actually have 2 decent cameras. I've got one right over there, one right here.
Get the DI box and connect to my mixer microphone. That was a lot of sentences. There he be. So this was one of the Christmas gifts that my oldest got me. 2023 national champions, without a doubt, champs. Because go blue, right? I need to clean up my gym from yesterday. I never got a chance. So today's gonna be back in bicep. I am going to deadlift a little bit. I'm going to go a little heavier than I did last week, but don't get your hopes up for something crazy yet. Oh, that's... Why do I have so many frickin'... All right, I don't know where you belong, though. That's the problem. You're going to stay right there. I have an extra clamp thing. So yeah, God, yesterday was nuts. I got rated by Joe Workouts with like 250 people. I got rated by Limitless with 130 people. It was crazy. It was a good stream and a good workout too. And I feel like, I'm kind of getting back to where I used to be. I've been going through it, guys. Honestly, it's been. I've just been really frustrated the last couple of weeks. A lot of it has to do with my littlest. He's going through a phase right now, and like, you can see it here, like all there on my face right here. Oops, there we go. Like right here, all of that. He scratched in there. There's some shit on my arm from today. He's like Nick Cage from Face Off. He's trying to remove my face. I look like I have leprosy. And ooh, you just get my music on out here too. Why is it so quiet? There we go. Now I can hear it. So, and it's not that, it's not that he's scratching, and yesterday he tried biting me and I was like, I will end you, child. But no, for real, it's not that he's going through that. A lot of kids go through that. My oldest went through that, where he was hitting quite a bit. And but holy shit, just the absolute refusal he wants to do something, it is the only thing he's going to do, and he's going to get violent if he doesn't get his way. And I was telling the therapist, I'm like, it has gotten to the point where I've had to put the kid in a jujitsu body lock, and I'm not making that up. And she kind of laughed, and I'm like, you think I'm kidding. I literally figure forward my legs around his legs, which is his least favorite thing, because he's figured out he can't move from there. And I lock his arms up because he's trying to pull my hair and my beard and scratch my eyes out. And this is because he doesn't want to go to bed. And it's like fucking 9:30 by the time he gets to sleep. So that's something Jen and I have been dealing with quite a bit. We're going to start at 275. Go big or go home, right? So that's been a thing, and just November sucks for me because I'm not working at all. And so that's a thing. And I can't really get I can't do a full-time job just because of my kids' needs, but I'm not singing this month. You know, G's is right. And ow, I just found out that Greenfield screwed up last month, and they overpaid me. And it's not like by a small amount. And they're like, so we're going to take that out of your first check. Like, for fuck's sake, guys, it's Christmas. Could you spread that out or something? So I'm going to have a talk with HR about that too, because they calculated for 19 hours of rehearsal time and based my contracted pay on that with a clause that said this number may fluctuate based on actual hours worked during rehearsal and performance. Okay. But they were 10 hours off. That, which essentially equals a full day of performance pay. And I had to give up 1 day of performance already. So I was like, you know, I called them and I was like, because they said it was because of one rehearsal. I'm like, you cannot convince me that anyone believed that that was supposed to be a 10-hour rehearsal day. And then it turns out Rachel had overestimated on the amount of hours we were supposed to be there. So fuck me, right? That's basically where that's going. So these are the fun chats I get to have with, you know, my regular workplace. I appreciate the amount of hours that I got, well, the amount of days that I got coming into Christmas, but wrong hand. Like I had one day I could not work, and they put me on the schedule for that day. And I know the person that does the schedule, and I'm like, you had one job. Seriously, Rach, you have one job. Get over here. I don't want too much of the light bleeding in. That's the issue. All right, that's a little bit better. Let's move this here. I'm just trying to keep my face like out of the screen that's right there without getting too much of the light bleeding through. There we go. That's good. I just got to remember that spot forever. Okay, we want to put this down to the first one. This is one thing I hate. I saw this company had made some wrist wraps and deadlift straps that you can put your watch into. And I love the marketing. It's like no more accidentally calling the police with your fitness tracker. And I was like, yep, that's a thing. Because if it clicks those buttons just right, it will make an emergency call. All right. I do deadlifts because I like doing them, not because they're great for hypertrophy, not because they really do anything other than feed my ego. They are a full body exercise. Does make them great for a lot of things, but definitely not not getting any big muscles. All right. That's that one. I am going to go up in weight. I'm going to hit at least 3 plates or I am done. So I had a few voice lessons this week. I've got two students right now that are on a regular basis. I have some that come back once in a while, but essentially I got 2 regular students. One boy, one girl, both are sophomore-ish, I think. And both of them are really enthusiastic, which is great. The boy is incredibly good. The girl is good. The boy, he just blows me away with how good and how fast his voice is developing. The girl she's in her own head right now. And if I give her something that's high or difficult, she tenses up. And when that happens, she panics. When she panics, she gets emotional. So we had a long talk in her lesson this week, just about how, this is the fun stuff. Nothing should be stressing you out that much. And and I know she's upset because she's working on a solo for a cabaret show and she wants it. She wants it bad. And I gave her a song that was a bit of a challenge piece, and it's slightly out of her range. But the thing that kills me and kills her is I'm like, all right, we're going to do it without any words. Okay. And I'll sing it like this. Okay. And I say this in my voice lessons. If you've ever taken a voice lesson from me before, I say this a lot. Words are like the biggest monkey wrench in singing, because you can do everything perfectly just on an ooh or a lip trill, or as I like to call it, the cow exercise. You can do everything perfectly that way. The instant you start throwing words in, it's like your jaw, your tongue, your larynx, everything wants to help. And they don't help. They're like toddlers. They definitely should not be helping. They have no business helping. I need to log my calories real quick before I forget on my phone, which is outside of my desk. And I managed to grab it without dropping it. I am getting a lot of these money requests. You guys remember I was talking about this yesterday. I got a request for payment from a company I'd never heard of before for like $1,400. And I was like, yo, here is my whole ass. I've never heard of this company, nor have I spent $1,400 on anything outside of my mortgage. So blow me. And we're going to call this. There we go. All right. Okay, got that. Let's do this. This is set 2. Not quite the heaviest I'm going to go. Nope, not right. There we go. Oh, good. So I think I need to move. Well, for starters, that feed on the right side of the screen is just wrong. No, the cheer is right. That's right. Just I know Duflon or not Duflonky. Clabbers, and that's not my latest tip either. That one is it had to be the test one. It had to be the test one. I'm gonna go and make sure now. I feel like a real asshole if it wasn't. Watch, there's some guy watching my screen that's like, that son of a bitch. Yeah, but some of them aren't updating because I know Clabbers is not the latest sub, not by a long shot. You mean please try again? Two 68478. There we go. Yeah, so what I'm wondering, because Stream Elements is dumb, I'm wondering if it's not counting people that resubbed. Because there is an option for last resub. And I hate it so much. Okay, yeah, that 50 is definitely doesn't exist. That was the test alert, which Stream Elements mistakenly put through to that overlay. But it also worked on the bar down there. Because I had to fix that. Okay, just gonna add another 40 pounds on. Get one last set in. Off of the crowd, I can't see. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna move the rotating bar there to the right side, and in the center I'm gonna put like just like the waveform for the music. Get my freedom. That side. Still got to do that side. Mm-hmm. In my kingdom. I'm upset I can't go to the Royal Rumble. It's just too darn soon after Christmas and the tickets are ridiculous. But it's right at Lucas Oil. I've driven that before. That's not a big deal. Then again, I drove the Skydome too. God, that was a stupid drive. But it was WrestleMania 18, and I got to see The Rock versus Hogan, so... Who's the loser now, bitches? I was in the 8th row for that. No, I was in the 20th row for that. Wrong one. Oh, God, that was so much fun. me and a buddy of mine. His name was Monquez. He was a theater major. I was a music major. And we drove all day, got to the Sky Dome, just had an absolute blast. Saw the hardcore championship change hands like 20 times. Got to see Christian throw a tantrum in the ring after losing a DDP for the European Championship. But God, the big one was Rock Hogan. That was something else. You guys are wrestling fans at all, and you want to see what I pretty much consider to be one of, if not Hogan's absolute best match. The atmosphere was just unreal. I think it was it wasn't as monumental as when he slammed Andre. That was a big moment in wrestling. And I don't really think it was a passing of the torch so much because The Rock was already like the number one guy. Fucking Rock, love of God. But Jesus, that match was so good. They tried everything they could to make Hogan the bad guy and get the crowd to boo this man. He literally committed attempted homicide storyline. He drove a semi-truck into a car that The Rock was supposedly in, and they still cheered him like he was the greatest thing to ever happen to wrestling. It was crazy. I was one of the people cheering. It was so funny because Hogan, like, he has a certain way that he carries himself in the ring when he's the good guy, and a certain way he carries himself in the ring when he's the bad guy. And he kind of had to do a new thing where he was both. And it was really cool to watch. This is 3:15. And 3 sets of that is plenty today. I'm slowly working my way back up to like 450 on deadlifts, not my gut. We're going to be going to this here in a minute. Anybody got any weekend plans? I'm just rehearsing. I'm watching Tyson versus Jake Paul tonight. That's going to be a train wreck. Tyson slapped Paul at the weigh-in last night. I really wish I had some kind of prediction for this. It didn't involve Paul winning. Dude, this is like the movie Rocky Balboa. The one where he was old and over the hill and decided he wanted one last fight. Well, he wanted to do a couple exhibition fights, and they talked him into fighting the world champ. Only Paul is far from a world champ. He said the other day he thinks he could beat Tyson at any stage in Tyson's career. And I was like, bro, you fought one actual boxer in your life. I don't care that you're 7-1, because guess who the one was? The one actual boxer. And it was a split decision, but this dude isn't even ranked that he lost to. It's stupid. I realize, you know, he's like he's the dumb version of the Diaz brothers. And the Diaz brothers are already dumb. Like they need any fucking help. Being drunk and weary. Like, my brother in Christ, what is wrong with you? Answer is so much. In walked Captain Farrell. Anyway, so that's a thing that's happening. And it's on Netflix. I ain't paying any extra money for it. If there's a freak show fight and I can watch it for free, I'm all about it. And this is most definitely a freak show fight. Oh. And tomorrow is where I have to make a decision on paying for something. Even though the only thing I want to see out of tomorrow's fight, if you don't know, there's a UFC card tomorrow. Michael Chandler is taking on, oh shit, who's he taking? He's taking on somebody that, it's a rematch. It's going to be a good fight. That's the co-main event. The main event is John Jones versus Stipe Miocic. Miocic? I don't think I ever learned how to pronounce his last name. Seems to be a running theme for me. At any rate, you know, people like, oh, John Jones is the greatest of all time. Gargle my balls. No, he's not. Oops. John Jones is an incredibly gifted fighter. John Jones only has one loss on his record. It was a DQ for him throwing an illegal blow in a fight where he was already massacring the guy. It was one of those things where he was a young fighter. It was very early in his career, and he essentially got stupid excited, and instead of throwing a downward elbow like this, he threw a downward elbow like this. Now, number one, in John Jones' defense, it's a stupid rule. Both of those elbows will do the same amount of damage. That is absolutely not in question. The only risk you're running with a what we call a 12-6, a downward elbow like that, is that, Jesus Christ, the point of the elbow can make you bleed because it's a small point of impact. Other than that, coming down with the same force, if anything, I think you're losing leverage. But because it looks brutal, the commission's banned the move. Well, it's legal now. Well, soon anyway. I don't think the new unified rules have taken effect. But he had disqualified for it. And he and many of his nuthuckers believe that that law should be expunged from his record. I disagree. Because one, the move was illegal at the time. And two, tangentially to that, if it's an illegal move, you don't train to defend it, which puts Hamill at a serious disadvantage if he uses it. So no, John Jones lost that fight by disqualification, as he rightfully should have. It's not really a tarnish on his record. You know, nobody even acknowledges that he really lost the fight. But I refuse to say he's undefeated. But he has a no contest for the time he got popped for steroids right after he beat Daniel Cormier for the light heavyweight title. And it's the only time I have ever seen a title go back to a guy that lost a fight for that reason. I mean, I knew that's what was going to happen, but it was like, wow, that really did happen. And he seems to think he was exonerated in that because there was like, the way it was measured was a little weird. And when I say a little weird, I just know that he's made a big deal about it. And of course he would, because he wants that big fat 0 in the loss column and nothing at all in the no contest column. But dude, you lost. Sorry, I know it's a no contest, but you did not win that fight. Shit. Shoulders acting up today. Also, my grip is wrong there. So there's that. You know, and not to mention all of the trouble that John has had with narcotics, with running from the law, all of that shit. And once you get popped for steroids once, your whole legacy is like, well, were you using back then and just able to cheat the system? And you know, I'm a guy that very loudly proclaimed that I was on the John Jones train. Like that dude was legit. It was amazing watching the shit he could pull off. But now I'm like, one, you're a fucking douchebag for starters. Some of the shit that has come out of his mouth, and two, like, bro, you got popped. Just admit it. Move on. You know, I have more respect for Cyborg and Overeem because at least they admit it. Well, no, Overeem did not. Overeem was like, well, you know, I eat horse meat, so that's probably it. I'm like, bro, you had 24 times the amount of testosterone of a normal man. I am not exaggerating. That is what they measured him at. Dude has 0 penis. It has just shrunk back up. So anyway, so people are like, oh, John Jones, the greatest of all time. He should be able to, you know, he's going to retire as the greatest heavyweight of all time too. Okay, no, he won't. He will never retire as the greatest heavyweight because he hasn't even beaten the champ. He has that title because Francis Ngannou, who was the heavyweight champion of the world, could not get his contract demands met, and he left and dropped the title. He vacated the title. So he fought a guy who has a horrible skill set to match up against Jones, and won the title. Meanwhile, there's an interim champ for whatever reason, Tom Aspinall, and Jones will not unify the title against him. He refuses to. He has made every excuse in the book because Stipe is a better fight for his legacy somehow. Stipe ain't fought in 4 years. Mind you, neither is Jones. He's only fought once in the last 3 years, and it was 2 years ago. Yeah, I don't have a lot of respect for John Jones. And then, you know, Stipe, I love Stipe, but again, dude, you're just as old as Jones, maybe a couple years older. You know. Oh, that's sweet. And he ain't fought in 4 years. And the last time he fought, he lost. That was when he lost the title. Now, Stipe in his prime, I don't think Jones wins at all at any point because Jones has not been hit as hard as Stipe can hit ever. Number one. Two, Jones is a naturally lighter fighter. Even he was the light heavyweight champ forever. So there's an element of, can he really bang with Stipe? Two, Stipe has great takedown defense. So Jones, in his prime, even, is not going to out-wrestle Stipe. And it's my opinion. It's just my opinion. But Stipe has beaten Ngannou. He's beaten Daniel Cormier. He's the only heavyweight in history to have 3 consecutive successful title defenses. And I believe he's a 2-time champ. He's as far as heavyweights go, he is the GOAT. But Jones ain't even in the conversation for me. You want to talk about natural ability? Sure. But as a fighter overall, GSP and Silva are 1 and 2. Couture is right there with them. You don't win 5 fucking world titles in 2 weight classes and not get in the GOAT conversation. Who would be the 4th on that Mount Rushmore? Not Connor. Connor shouldn't be on anybody's GOAT list. Probably Jose Aldo. Honestly. Jose he was a different breed. He won like 22 straight fights and lost. His first loss was the biggest fluke I've ever seen. It was to Connor, and I'm not saying that to diss Connor. Connor had a great follow-up fight after that. But Jose just got caught, and he never got a rematch. What? That is not in the right place. Hey, FM, what's happening? Actual GOATs on Mount Rushmore. I'm fucking there with you, man. Make Mount Rushmore GOAT again. Okay. I'm just going to put a 10 on this side and see what happens there. How are you doing today? What's going on? You watching that Tyson fight tonight? I'm not even watching because I'm a boxing fan. I don't watch boxing. I don't understand boxing other than you punch the other guy and try to make sure he doesn't punch you. That is the limit of my boxing understanding. Everything else I know about boxing, I learned from watching the Rocky movies, which from what I understand is not all that accurate. I just want to see a freak show, which is what I'm tuning in for. I absolutely detest Jake Paul. I really want to see Tyson clean his clock for many reasons. One, just to see him get his clock cleaned. Two, because a 60-year-old man's going to do it. Dude's 58. He has no business in the ring. I'm really afraid that we're going to see a fucking homicide in the ring. The Itchy and Scratchy Show. Fight, 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 fight. That's some good shit. Yeah, I never got into boxing. I mean, don't get me wrong, I was a fan of Tyson in the 80s, but I couldn't afford those fights. My parents didn't watch boxing. I saw the highlights because his fights were only 60 seconds long. I played Punch Out like it was nobody's business, but again, not really representative of what boxing is like. What I do know about boxing, like as far as technique and everything goes, comes from training MMA, which, I mean, there's crossover there, but it's not boxing, you know what I mean? There's not nearly as many punches as you would think. Cheesy, Dad, what's happening? Pure boxing and as real life as you can get. How are you doing, Cheesy? Whew. What's happening? What are you up to? Shouldn't you be working or something? Like molding the entertainers of tomorrow? Thanks for getting that shout out there. I think I need to set it up to where if a shout out is given, it triggers the thing. I think I can do that. I'm just not sure. Oh, just at lunch? Rock and roll, man. I just had a bowl of yogurt and Jello pudding mixed together. Because that's how I roll. Ah. Ah. Rick and A. All right. It's a doom clip. Of course, right? Fight to go Tyson's way. Yeah, no, for real. I with every fiber in my being, I would like for that to be the outcome. Out there. I forget how much I normally do on this. We'll start with 45. It's my pulley system is different than, like, every pulley system you use is going to be different. It's because of the way pulleys work, they take some leverage off. So while I know I have 45 pounds on there, it's not necessarily that I'm pulling down 45 pounds. It's just how pulleys work. They make it easier to move something. Okay, we're going to put this up so I stop knocking my head on it. Get, Jesus Christ, get bends, come on. There. Need more doom in your life? Is that even possible for you to have more doom in your life? Ugh. we are going to put more weight on that. Now watch, this is probably too much. What's funny is I do about 60 pounds at like LA Fitness if I'm on their cable machines. But those are also calibrated to where I know exactly what I'm lifting. This isn't calibrated. This is just, I have 70 pounds worth of plates on here. We'll see if it makes anything different in just a minute. Little Rocky soundtrack. The James. Whew. And so if you're interested in watching a train wreck, Tyson Paul will be on Netflix tonight. As far as I know, there is no extra charge to the event. You just have to be a subscriber, which I am. All right. That was a good one. Okay, so 70 is a good weight. I'm dying for the next game. Doom, The Dark Ages next. No idea when they're releasing it. Haven't been any new teasers in weeks. I crave Doom. You know what I named my... I'm kidding. Kidding. Not even going to finish that sentence. Sir. See, now you sound like my wife. Unfollows. Also sounds like my wife. Ooh, that's the spot my son got me too. Ow. I crave Doom now more than ever. What the fuck? Release the hound, Smithers. Once again, people watching this on YouTube or on the VOD are just going to see me dancing, not knowing what the hell this is about. For fuck's sake. That's gonna do it. Woo. You know what's funny is that my I didn't do it like this for the reasons that you would normally think I did, but my camera buttons where I switch between the view of the entire gym and just this view right here, they're just labeled wide and tight. Excellent. That's what she said. Y'all, I've been on for 2 hours. This is kind of a marathon for me. I know that that is not the case for many streamers, including some of you in my chat. But I do get to go get some food and get kind of started on my day. Got piles of laundry over here and all sorts of shit to do. I will be back tomorrow. Hell yeah, I'm getting the foods. In the morning, it's going to be leg day. See if I can get motivated. I will have a full house with children. So let me rephrase this. I'm going to try to be back tomorrow. I don't know that it's going to happen because the small one, every time I come down here, is like, we're going to sit down, we're going to play Call of Duty, which is great. But one, I get stuck over there for an indefinite period of time. And if I try to move, he screams at me and claws my face. And two, I can't stream that, unfortunately. My PC just can't handle it anymore. I wish it could. Also, the new update for Warzone sucks. Oh my God. Reset all of my settings. The update did. It reset every single one of my settings, all of my keybinds, my mouse sensitivity. Running doesn't appear to be any faster than walking now for some insane reason. It's bad. Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible. And the thing is that like when my keybinds get reset, especially like that far apart, you've no idea what it's like for me to sit there and figure out exactly what button it was, because I have to be like in the situation because it's muscle memory. So I'm sitting there playing and I go to armor up and I'm like, oh, I just launched an airstrike. Let's switch that button around. Or I'll go to run and I lay down prone. Now it looks like shit, so I'm going to try running on the recommended settings to see. The graphic settings are all fine. My PC can handle like almost full settings now. Ever since, once the 4000 series of NVIDIA came out, my poor 2060 here can't keep up. So now I'm just like from epic to high graphic settings. Here's walking has up leveled to Olympic power walking. He's walking with his gun like, I'm gonna get you. But and this has been the problem for like 2 years now. It's an older PC. It's getting to the end of its life cycle. But if I run OBS at the same time as Call of Duty, for whatever reason, those two programs on my PC hate each other. And the frames per second just drops. And it doesn't matter. I can have a completely empty scene with nothing in it. I've ran it on a clean version of OBS with no seams, no nothing, no plugins or anything. And my FPS just drops. And I put everything on the lowest settings to the point where it looks like I'm playing Star Fox on the N64. And so I don't know what it is, but I can't do it. And I've had this issue repeatedly with Warzone, but there's always been some setting I could tweak that would fix it up until about 2 years ago, and then nothing works. So, but anyway, hopefully I'll be back tomorrow morning, 10 or 11. I'll probably be doing some more tinkering with widgets and shit, and I don't know, maybe I'll talk for a little while, and then we'll work some legs. Tomorrow is butt stuff day. So I'll get ready for this cake. All right? You guys have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.